Doc?
Of course, yeah.
Great story, Sachin. I mean, I've met you so many times, but I didn't really know the story behind the man.
Thank you.
I'm Ninad Karpe, by the way. So suppose you had to start it today, the same company. How would it have done differently? Because, now in the world of AI and what's happening, and with that also, let's say, specifically in your space, suppose there's a young startup. You've given a lot of mantras, but in, let's say, your space, with so many changes happening, and now 6-year-old becoming entrepreneurs. But what is just a quick one advice you would give, and what would you have done differently?
Okay. So the first part of the question was what? If I start today, what would we do differently? I don't know that we would do too much differently, Ninad. The only thing that I would say is that earlier on in our journey, I would be more intentional about culture, right? Somebody said culture is the behavior that happens when you're not in the room. When you, the CEO, is not in the room, the behavior that is manifested by your people, that is culture. And I feel like at least I left our culture to become whatever it became too organically for too long. And we hired a lot of alpha leaders, and each of them tried to shape their own culture. So initially, I think I woke up to the need to become more intentional about culture only about 6-7 years ago. And by that time, we were already 6,000-7,000 people, so it was much harder to do. So I would say that was the one thing that I would do differently. For a young entrepreneur, I mean, look, I would say two things maybe. You asked for one, but I'll give two for whatever it's worth. One, I think customer obsession. Be an insurgent for your customers. Your job, your only job eventually, is to create fundamentally transformative value for your customers. So customer value insurgency is one thing. And second, I think if you can treat the investors' money like it's your own money. And that I think is easier said than done, but I feel like if you're really able to do that, the kind of partnership that you inspire in the investor, they start thinking of your business as their business. And think about it, when they start thinking of your business as their business, their support is going to be forever. So I think customer obsession, not customer focus. And second, if you are taking external capital, firstly, don't take external capital only. I would say, even though I'm starting an AIF, I would first say, don't take external capital if you don't have to. That is the best way to do it, in my opinion. But if you have to take external capital, please treat the investor's money as your money.